Hoi hoi! It's Sasha here, and guess what? Day three of our 21-day Lose the Fear of Facebook live challenge with Warren Inspire Ryan. Fantastic! And I'm so happy to be here. And I am having a day. Days are great for me. I love them all. So today, what I actually wanted to talk to you about is experiences and how every single experience has value. Now, I know what you're going to say. There's definitely experiences out there that a lot of us would prefer not to have. I can think of so many. But what I want to talk to you about today is why your experiences, good or bad, are actually still beneficial to you and your overall goal. Now, don't call me crazy. I am not crazy. Your experiences all have value. So let me explain. First, experiences are can be both good and bad. They can be positive, negative, beneficial, they can have negatives. There's all sorts of different things that an experience can be. But these experiences shape us. So they actually create the people that we are. So those good experiences, bad experiences, positive, negative, uncomfortable, all of those different experiences with all of their different range of emotions, they all have their own purpose. And they are all helping to shape that person who is uniquely you. So here's the thing. Knowing that experiences shape individuals and knowing that the more experiences that you have and the more variation that you have in those experiences will shape who you become. That also means that the absence of experiences can shape who we are as well. So that means that not having bad experiences, not learning lessons, not going through things could actually mean something worse, harder, difficult, complicated down the line. And that's the whole point of my conversation today, is that a lot of people, they get in a rut. And I think about this, especially with me in Facebook Live. Well, is it really any good? Am I any good at it? It's going to be a bad experience. You actually might even be out there too. If you're one of those people like me who used to be afraid of Facebook Live, then you may be having some similar thoughts. You're concerned about how you will feel about your experience at any given time. But what if I told you that those feelings, especially in advance or around it, aren't necessarily something that has to be set in stone? You can change those experiences and the feelings that you have around them to benefit your end game. So I'm going to try to explain. Now, everybody knows at least somebody who lives at home with their mom maybe a little too long, or who generally hasn't had it very hard in life. Everybody knows one of these people. Unfortunately, a lot of these people are devoid of a lot of the negative experiences, quote unquote here, a lot of the character building experiences that many of the others of us have had to go through. So you get these individuals who their point and their perspective on the world is different than ours. I can't say that it's any better or any worse. Of course, I'm going to have my own opinions, but they see the world different because they've only seen it through their rose-colored glasses. So for them, things are a little bit different. And you know what? It even exists when you look at Western society versus some of the underdeveloped countries. Some of the things that we consider issues and problems, it could be completely different for someone else. So our experiences really should be looked at as the tools and the gifts that we have that are going to shape the people that we become. Now, knowing this helps me on a daily basis get through the things that I have to deal with. I'm definitely one of those people, you'd call unlucky. And if it can go wrong, it will go wrong. Murphy's Law, I swear to God, it should have been Sasha's Law. But just because I'm one of those people who seems to have a lot of unlucky circumstances, that doesn't mean that I don't want to keep experiencing life. I'm fighting against social anxiety on a daily basis so that I can learn to get out there and experience life. And you've got to wonder why. Well, it's because knowing that I need all of these different experiences enables me to look at each a little bit differently. So rather than just going into something and being like, oh my God, this is going to be the worst thing ever. Oh my God. I'm actually going in and saying, okay, so these are the likely outcomes. This is what I'm going to deal with. And hey, here are a couple of different options for things that I could gain out of this situation. Okay, now you can call me crazy. It's perfectly all right. I know a lot of people out there are going to be like, what are you even talking about? But this is how I manage to get through my days a lot of the time. I have BPD, I have social anxiety, I generally struggle to manage my emotions and my interactions with other people. I know, it doesn't look like it, but I swear to God. Anyways, because of this, I had to learn to reframe my thoughts around experiences. I had to learn to reframe my thoughts around good experiences or bad experiences, so that what I was always doing is going into it and looking for the positives and trying to find the things that I could come out of the situation with. And I've been leaning on that lately, and I'm still trying to lean on that, going through, well, I mean, look at my hair. Oh my God. So when you go in and you're looking for the positive that you're going to get out of a situation, instead of going into an experience expecting the worst, getting the worst, and feeling miserable, by expecting to find the silver lining, by knowing that your job is to look for that positive thing, your mindset will start to shift. And that's what it does for me. For instance, I had to go get my tooth pulled. Horrible experience. I mean, really, if you look at it, it's horrible. And yet I'm sitting here laughing and smiling about it. Do you know why? Because A, I got some great video topics out of it. Let's not lie. Who knew? B, because going through this pain means that I can A, relate to someone else later, and B, it's making me stronger. But it's also enabled me to experience more. My character is a little bit richer because of it. And I think of watching children watching movies and TV shows versus adults watching TV shows and movies. This is where I see that big difference. Because people who have lived and experienced good, bad, everything else in the middle, they're able to create richly, live fully. They're able to do more and feel more and be more because they're not worried about whether or not their experience is going to be a happy experience. And I'm really trying to embody that for you guys so that we can move forward. I'm in so much pain right now. My hair, oh my gosh, it feels like it's, I don't know, well, look at it. It feels like it's crusty and pasty. Like, I'm in a rough way. And here I am using what I'm going through to talk to you and to share it with you, because I want you to get it in there and to start believing it. Find the positives. So these Facebook Lives, all right, yeah, I'm probably going to put my foot in it a few times, probably already have. Heck, I keep drilling on myself. We know that these Facebook Lives are not always going to be the most amazing things. They're unedited, uncut, and it's just me running my mouth. But I'm doing them. I'm beating my fear and I'm moving past it. And the reason that I'm doing that is because every time I do one of these, I'm gaining something else. I'm finding more confidence. I'm learning to find my voice. I watched some of Warren's course. So I've been working through the actual course for the 21-day Lose the Fear Facebook course. Anyways, so I'm watching through Warren's course. And one of the things that he is talking about, was planning it. And I sat down and I thought to myself, for the love of God, I plan everything I do. I plan everything I do in big, huge, it never ends. And you know what I was never, ever planning? I was never, ever planning my Facebook Lives. I mean, I'd figure out my topic, and then I'd get on here and I and hope to heck somebody gave a poop. Now, today, I actually gave myself some bullet points, figured out what I was going to do, how I was going to work through it. And today I'm feeling more confident. I'm more comfortable. I'm doing better. And I couldn't have done that without going through something that otherwise I would have labeled as a negative experience. But as soon as I removed that barrier and I looked at it like, hey, it's another chance to learn something and do something freaking awesome, mindset shift. So that's my 2 cents for today. I've already gone on for a good 10 minutes, and I think that's about right. I have to go put some more oregano oil on my ouchie socket. But I hope that this really, really helps you understand why I get so eager about everything, whether it's good, bad, or otherwise, why I always want to keep experiencing and doing more. It's because experiences build who you are, build your character, and they are the only way to achieve those amazing goals that you have set out for you. Now, I would love to hear about your experiences, even something that you did recently that was like, oh my God, that was scary. I would love to hear about your experiences, and I want you to find the silver lining in that experience. Drop it in the comments below. Don't forget to check out Warren, and oh yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Have a great day, guys.